we're still going to upload everything on YouTube. Please, I want everybody here who is in today's meeting, take what I'm about to say very, very, very serious. I'm talking about the power, understanding the power of investment. Understanding the power of investment. Understanding the power of investment. Those of you who have joined on Zoom, who have joined on Facebook, please, you'll be making comments on all the areas where you are joining on Zoom, on Facebook. That is the network that is giving us challenge. At least let me off this one completely. We're using the mobile network. So let the Zoom flow. I think those of you on Zoom, you are enjoying. I will continue. Now, for you to come for the meeting today, you are investing something. It's part of another way of investing. Those of us who are joining the meeting today, we are doing investment without knowing. Okay? Like I said, let me repeat. Today's topic is understanding the power of investment. Understanding the power of investment. Okay, let me recommend. There are 2 books I recommend, 3, precisely 3 books. The first one is written by Robert T. Kiyosaki. It's one of my coaches, role model and mentor. Robert T. Kiyosaki is Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. Rich Dad's Guide to Investing by Robert T. Kiyosaki. Very, very important. Get that book. Now read this book, especially you want to come out of debt, and then you learn how to do investment and to become rich. Get this book. This is the success secret of the ancients. This book is the success secrets of the ancient. The title of this book is The Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon. Written by George S. Clason. In this book, you're going to understand how to manage your finance, your riches, your money, even how to make money, how to save money, how to invest in money, invest money, and how to multiply money, and then also how to secure your investment. Then the last book I will recommend to you by my senior brother, Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump. Think like a billionaire. Think like a billionaire. You're welcome. Everything you need to know about success, real estate, and life. Everything you need to know about success. Everything you need to know about real estate. And everything you need to know about life. Written by Donald Trump, the former president of the United States of America, and is still contesting this year. Donald Trump. Think like a billionaire. Think like a billionaire. Now, I want to make a statement before I proceed. Your reality, your present reality, who you are now, where you are now, and what you are now is as a result of your thinking. Your reality now. Don't blame anybody. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame government. In Nigeria today, everybody is talking about Tinubu, 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 Tinubu. Don't blame Tinubu for your predicaments. In Ghana, everybody is blaming the president, Nana Addo, Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. You know, don't blame anybody. Don't blame your pastor. Don't blame your country. Don't blame the house you are living in. Don't blame your landlord or your landlady. Don't blame, I would say, don't blame anybody. Who you want to blame for your predicaments, for your failure, for your state, for where you are today is wrong. We are blaming wrong people. We are blaming wrong, conditions, circumstances. Where's Mr. Water? Wow. Except you want to collect billions. So tell him that when he finishes the call, you should bring him my own money. Don't miss. Like I made, the first statement I made is that anyone that has joined this Zoom meeting, whoever has joined Facebook, whoever has come here physically, it's an investment. We don't know. If we know that all these things are investment, we will be very careful, we will be strategic, we will be intentional, we will be deliberate about them. But because we don't know, there are two things you can invest. Let me tell you, there are only two things you can invest. There are only two things you can invest. Number one is time. Number one is what? Time. You can invest your time. There are only two things God gave us to invest. There are only two things. Number one is time, and then number two is what? Money. Say money. 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 These are the only two things you can invest. Okay? Now, most people, the moment you talk about investment, I think this is the second time I'm training on investment. This time around, it's a course. The last time I taught was just ordinary teachings. This one is training. This one is training. Because this is under my Marketing and Sales Academy. This one is a school. Yeah, it's a school of life. This is school of life. What I am training you on, a school of life. So what is happening right now is that you can only invest two things. I told you before, you can invest time and you can invest what? Money. You can invest what? Money. Time and money. Now, one of it is universal. One of it is universal. Time. And God, you could have accused God of partiality. You could have accused God of not being sincere. You could have accused God of not loving you. Okay, he loves some other people than others. If he had given people different time, that's the only way we could have accused God for doing wrong things. If God gave me 24 hours and gave another person 10 hours, and now in the distribution of time, if God had not shared the time equally, we would have accused God. We would have been blaming. We would have been, giving excuses. We could be giving excuses if time was not shared equally. So time is a universal currency. Time is what? Time is what? So, and God gave each and everyone equal. Equal. This is not when that master was traveling and gave somebody 5, another person gave 2 talents, and he gave another 1. This time around, the Almighty God, the creator of the whole universe, he gave everybody 24 hours. Is it true or false? Now, I'll be looking for something, and I want to read some few things here. At least let me read the forward. I'm going to read the forward of this book, The Richest Man in Babylon. So time is a universal currency. And God never gave anybody money. Say it. That also, if God had distributed money, if God had distributed money and gave some $1 million and some $10 billion and some $100 billion, wouldn't we have accused God of bias? Wouldn't we? No. We would have accused God, why did you give me $1 million? You gave somebody 10 million, you gave another person 1 billion, you gave another person 10 billion, you gave another person 100 billion, and you gave me only 1 million. That one, we would have gotten grounds to be blaming, to be accusing, and also to be, what? Blaming, accusing, and then giving excuses. We will have given into what? Excuses. This time around, God never gave anybody money. If you see it anywhere, I want you to show me where God gave somebody money. Have you seen it before? That is to tell you that there's nobody that was born when you were coming on this planet, you were holding money in your hands. Have you seen it before? Have you heard about it before? That means maybe if it happens, it's a story. It's an imaginary story. God never, I have never heard, I've never seen, I have never read anywhere, either in the Bible or any book, that it said God gave somebody money. Hello? Hi. Now, if God did not give anybody money, and then also gave everybody equal amount of time, the only thing God gave to everybody is what? Time. And another thing God has given to everybody is brain. Say brain. Ask your neighbor, do you have a brain? You have? You have? I mean, God gave you a brain, right? Now, it's only brain, okay? You can have different colors. You can have different human beings. Colors, we have black people, we have brown people, we have yellow people, we have white people, we have red people. Now, different colors, but one people. By brain, God gave everybody equal brain. Say equal brain. Equal. The brain of a human being has the same color. Hello? It has the same what? Now, if God has given some people different colors of brain, that one too will be accusing God for being biased and partial. We get now. Everybody came with empty brain. Say empty brain. When you were born, your brain was plain empty. It is when we came on this planet, what we started loading the brain, what we started downloading, what we started feeling. We are feeling this brain. Whatever you put in this your brain is what you are going to come out with. It is what it's like computer. It is whatever is a garbage in, what? Garbage out. Whatever you feed the computer, whatever information, that is the only thing is going to what? Provide. So whatever you put in this your brain, that is why I am going to tell you, I've told you before, most people did not listen when I was teaching. That time, I'm still repeating again. And this time around is training. This time around is what? And I'm going to do it throughout this month. Throughout this month, I'm talking about understanding the power of what? Investment. Understanding the power of investment. Now listen. He said, our prosperity as a nation depends upon the personal financial prosperity of each of us as individuals. What did he say? Our prosperity as a nation, Nigeria, nation Ghana, nation Sierra Leone, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire. Our prosperity as a nation depends upon the personal financial prosperity of each of us as individuals. There is no group prosperity. Slap somebody and say, there's no group prosperity. There's nothing like group prosperity. Your prosperity is personal, it's individualistic. Now, this book deals with the personal successes of each of us. Success means accomplishments as the result of our own efforts and abilities. It's as a result of what? Our own efforts and our own what? Abilities. There is nothing like corporate success. There's nothing like what? Success is our own individual efforts and our abilities. Bishop Oyedepo will always say that, Mr. Waters, you need to pay attention. I beg. You came all the way from Australia. You didn't come to waste time. So our individual efforts and our individual what? Abilities. Success. A husband cannot depend on the wife's success, and the wife cannot depend on the husband's success. Your wife can be successful, it's not your success. Say, it's not my success. And your husband can be successful, it's not your. You have to get your own success. What did I say? Your success depends on your own effort and your own what? Abilities. Listen carefully. He said, proper preparation is the key to our success. Proper preparation is what? Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts. I mean, our what? Our acts, your action can never be wiser than your thoughts. So you need to pay attention to your mind. Pay attention to your what? What you think. Like I said, everybody came with a blank brain. With a blank brain. God, when he created human beings, when he put there, he did not give some people higher IQ and give people some lower IQ. Everybody came equal. It depends on what you put in your mind. Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts. Our thinking can be no wiser than our understanding. Our thinking cannot be wiser than what? Our understanding. Our level of understanding is what will determine our level of success. This book of cures for lean purses. This book is of cure. It's going to cure your lean purse. Nigerians say purse, your purse. Has been termed a guide to financial understanding. A guide to what? That's why everybody to get this book. I bought this book when? 2019. I bought it June. We joined the Olonshei mentorship platform, the mentoring platform. April. We started in April 2019. And by June, this book was recommended. And that's when I bought this book. From that time on, my finance has never been the same. Before I read this book, I was always in debt. I was always what? Yes. And I didn't even know how to overcome debt. I was thinking, at that time, and I concluded I was under a curse. Nigeria will say course. I was under a course. How can you say course? You're doing a course in school. And a case, you say call it course. And when somebody calls you cause you to cause you to do harm or something like cause, you are the cause. You are the cause of this problem. You are the one who created it. Cause. You call that one cause. Cause. Everything is a cause. Cause. You know, we have cause as a study. You're studying something. They will have a cause like you are the one who created that problem. Like you committed it. C-A-U-S-E is a cause. And C-O-U-R-S-E. That one too. And that one is studies. And then C-U-R-S-E is curse. Say curse. But Nigeria is a cause. So when Nigeria say cause, you don't know which one you are talking about. Which of the cause? Now, scarce. So now, I was thinking I was under a curse. Because everything I do, I will make money, I will lose the money. I was in debt. I was highly indebted. Before I read this book, because it was recommended on the mentorship of Dr. Olonshey, recommended this book. I have read this book before, but I didn't understand it. But this time around, we are to read it and review. We write a review, we write a report. See, sometimes we need somebody to guide you. You need a guide. Today I was telling Pastor Paul, it just dawned on me. Some lazy Christians will be talking about, he said Jesus Christ did not go to school. Lazy Christian. They say Jesus did not what? Go to school. Now, by my research, I discovered that the ministers who are knowledgeable, who are educated, they always achieve more results, more success. They go far than those who didn't go to school, who don't know anything. And the only thing they know is that the anointing. Now, how can you say Jesus did not go to school? When he was sitting with doctors, he was sitting with lawyers, he was sitting with the philosophers. Jesus Christ was sitting with the highest and the most educated people in his time. For so many years, at the age of 30, before he started his ministry, that means from 12 years that we heard about Jesus, Jesus was going to school from 12 years to 30 years. How many years did Jesus spend in school? 18 years. 18 years. See, the fact that Jesus did not go to the normal school, go to classroom, the normal one. Clap for Jesus. Professors, philosophers, doctors, lawyers, they are the one who trained Jesus. Learn the Bible. He knew everything about the word of God, the Bible. He knew everything before he started his ministry. He had a lot of knowledge. It's only Christians. They want to go into any business. They don't know anything about the business. How can you say you want to be a pastor? The only thing, you don't know anything about the word of God, about the Bible. You say you want to start a church. Or because you say you have the anointing. You don't know anything about ministry. You don't know anything about, people management. You don't know anything about financial management. You don't know anything about even power management. You don't know anything. He said you want to go into the ministry. Why? It's only the ministry that any Jack and Harry, any dummy, he said, I want to go into ministry. Go to the developed countries. You need a license to operate. And if you make a mistake, they will arrest you. Here, people will be recommending anything. And people are killing people anyhow. Through recommendation, drinking all manner of things. In the name of the anointing. What am I saying? Don't ever tell me Jesus didn't go to school. So you too will not go to school. Go to school. Study. But you need to study the right thing. You need to study your area. where nobody is stopping you to do courses. You have to do courses. Go for training. Start somebody and say, go for training. Go for training. Go for training. Develop yourself. If there's anything you need to do the most. Now, the investments I'm talking about, what did I say? You can only invest what? Time. And you invest what? Money. And you discover that God never gave anybody money, but God gave everybody equal time. So what you do with your time will determine how much money you're going to make. Is the time. Like I said, some of you are sitting here with your time, isn't it? Yes. You are sitting here with your time. Some of you here, you are online with your time. Somebody here is on Facebook, you are on Zoom with your time. Somebody here is on Facebook with your time. Whilst other people are standing on the newspaper stand with their own time. Somebody is watching television with his or her time as I speak. Somebody is reading some kind of articles. They're reading novels. Somebody is sitting on TikTok with their time. Somebody is sitting on Facebook with their time. Somebody is sleeping with their time. Can you agree with me that somebody is sleeping right now? Can you agree with me? Somebody is the same time, ladies and gentlemen, it's the same time. And none is going to be added. That's why I said, God, these two things, God did not give anybody what? Money. But he gave everybody what? Now, let me finish reading here quickly. This book of Cures for Lean Persons has been termed, I say persons, it's apostles, has been termed a guide of to financial understanding. That indeed is his purpose, to offer those who are ambitious for financial success and insight, which will aid them to acquire money. It will aid them to do what? So if you want to acquire money, read this book. How many people are going to buy and read? It depends on you. Now, on the mentorship platform, is it everybody that bought this book? No. A majority bought. Is it everybody that read it? No. Some people read. Is it everybody that understood it? No. Some people understood. Is it everybody that practiced what the book was teaching? No. But some people practice it. And if nobody practices it, somebody like Apostle Amos. Now, fast forward. From 2019, ever since I read this book, I was still indebted. I was frustrated. I didn't have any company as at that time. I didn't have any investment, any serious investment. Then I have lost all my investment. As at that time, I was even in debt. But fast forward, between that 2019, after reading this book, and today is 2024. That's 5 years from now, right? He made us to write our 5 years plan. Today, by the grace of God, I am the president and the founder of Maplandi Group Limited, which comprises 10 companies under it. And it's in Ghana and in Nigeria here. Your club is the Jealous Club. Fast forward, I am, at that time, there was nothing like Lanshares as at that time. Today, I am the MD and the CEO of Lanshares Limited in Nigeria, Lanshares Global Limited in Ghana. Fast forward, today, I am the president and the founder of Apostle Amos Foundation, Ghana and in Nigeria. Fast forward, today I'm United Nations Peace Advocate. Fast forward, if we look at my investment, both Ghana and Nigeria, my investment, personal investment, it will be not less than 1 billion naira. It's not less than 1 billion. Fast forward, I am out of debt. I am debt free. Fast forward, even people owe me. Fast forward. Fast forward. Please, those of you on Zoom, please mute yourself. It's on recording. I hope they are recording it. Where is Gabriel? I hope this meeting is recorded. Is it recorded? Okay, good. Please, those of you on Zoom, Mr. Sunday, please, Mr. Sunday, mute yourself. Mute yourself, I beg. The host should mute people and then control. It's on recording. And it's going to be uploaded on other social media platforms. What did I do? It is something I discovered from this book. That's why I'm telling you about the understanding the power of what? Understanding the power of what? Now, when we talk about investment, all that people know and they understand is putting money in a bank or putting money in somebody's business or putting money. That's the only thing we know. But that is the least form of investment. That is the least form of what? This is just the part one. By next week, I'm going to tell you different things you can invest in. I'm going to tell you practical, and I will tell you what I've invested and what I'm investing. And I'll tell you what the rich invest in, which the poor people do not. What the rich invest in, which the poor people do not. And there's investment for the poor and the investment for the rich. I don't know which one of the categories you want to put yourself. Then today, what I'm telling you now, what is the definition of investment? Everybody can define their own investment anyway. You can, dictionary has a way where you've checked. But my own investment is the art or the process or the method of putting something into something. Say something into something. There is nothing like something for nothing. Hello? Slap somebody and say, there is nothing like something for nothing. My own definition of investment is putting something into something with the aim, the sole purpose, the sole goal is that you are going to make some profit. If there is no profit, if there is no return, it's not what? It's not investment. Yes. If there is no profit, if there is no returns, that's something, okay, you put one and the same one you are going for, it's not investment. Investment, you are expected to get returns. You are expected to get something from the one you are putting into something. Let me conclude this book. In the pages which follow, we are taken back to Babylon. See, this book talking about Babylon, the ancient. This is why he said the success secrets of the ancients. This book, the success secrets of the ancient, the richest man in Babylon, the success secrets of the ancients. You know what? In the pages which follow, we are taken back to Babylon, the cradle in which was nurtured the basic principles of finance, now recognized and used the world over. To new readers, the author is happy to extend. Whose phone is this? So to new readers, the author is happy to extend the wish that its pages may contain for them the same inspiration for growing bank accounts. The same inspiration of what? Growing bank accounts, greater financial successes, and the solution of difficult personal financial problems to enthusiastically reported by readers from coast to coast. From coast to coast. To the business executives who have distributed these tales in such generous quantities to friends, relatives, employees, and associates, the author takes this opportunity to express his gratitude. No endorsement could be higher than that of practical men who appreciate his teachings because they themselves have worked up to important successes by applying the very principles it advocates. Babylon became the wealthiest city of the ancient world because its citizens were the richest people of their time. Now, America is the richest country or nation in the world because all the richest people, the top richest people in the world. I think the first 10 richest people in the world, they are all from America, or they are in America. Is there anyone that is outside America? The 10 richest people in the world. So that's Babylon. The old Babylon is now present America. Okay? Now, Babylon became the wealthiest city of the ancient world because its citizens were the richest people of their time. They appreciated the value of money. They appreciated what? They appreciated what? The reason why Africa is poor is because we don't appreciate the value of money. We abuse money. We abuse money. Money abuse everywhere. They appreciated the value of money. They practice sound financial principles in acquiring money, keeping money, and making their money and more money. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yes. They practice sound financial principles in acquiring money. Say acquire money. Keeping money. So you have to keep money and making their money and money. That's investment. Savings and investment. That's what they used to become the richest. They provided for themselves what we all desire. Incomes for the future. Incomes for the future. There is a quote. I think I will look for it next week. I will read it. But what I got in this book, that really changed my life. He said all that it requires for anybody to become anybody in this life, for you to make all the money in this life you want. He said time and steady. Time and what? Steady. That's why time is the most valuable commodity when it comes to life. Life. That's why you say lifetime. Say lifetime. In your lifetime, that's all the time you have lived on this planet Earth. What is your value? What is your impact? So today, I just want to give you more understanding about what investment is all about. Putting something, now, you don't know that you are doing investment. As you came here, coming to listen to Apostle Amos talk about understanding the power of investment. It's an investment. Hello? Hi. Time, you can do only two things with time. It's either you waste it or you invest it. Now, let me tell you, any time used to watch television is wasted. Any time used to watch television is what? Wasted. Except there is a program, there is a course, there is a training, there is somebody that is coming to speak. It's an interview. But the ordinary TV that we have been watching movies, African magic, watching African magic, watching Yoruba movies, watching what? Big Brother. That is the most wasted time. That Big Brother. How can a human being grown up with sitting on your TV day and night watching some people doing things on TV, doing their own activities on TV, and they're going to collect money? Okay, what is this one going to contribute? What is it going to do to you? Grown up, sitting on TV, watching football. Some people are playing football. One ladder on a field, they're using their leg, kicking it, and playing. And they are making all the money. And you are sitting down there watching, arguing, fighting. Fighting about who is the best player? Between Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, who is the best? And you are fighting. And you are sitting down there. You are just wasting. Meanwhile, you are not creating a career in sports. If you're a sports commentator, or you have your business in sports, or as they are playing, some people, as they are playing now, they will do betting. This team will score, this one, and they know they have invested. And somebody is going to go home with a lot of money. And that's why they are watching. If you are watching because of that, that means it's a business. But just watching for watching's sake, there's a problem. Then Africans can spend most of our time watching television. Some of us spend most of our time sleeping. Bishop Abioye said, if you spend all your night sleeping, you'll be defeated. All your night sleeping. I work most in the night. When some people are sleeping, I use most of my night developing, thinking, creating ideas, coming up with inventions. You're investing time. Today, I talk about only one thing. It's what? Time. For you to make all the money, listen, it's only, especially Christians, that think they can just go and pray so that they will make money. Now, he said, for you to make money, for you to become rich, you need to invest time to learn how to make money. Financial principles, especially, the area, how to acquire money. Some of us don't know how to make money. We don't know how to do what? You need to learn how to make money if you want to become rich. You need to learn how to keep money. That is savings. You need to learn savings. Then you need to learn how to make the money begin to make more money. That is what is called what? Investment. So we are bringing the teaching to a close. We are going for the practical session. That's why those of you who are not coming physically, you are missing. Today, I'm going to explain to us. There's no time for him to explain. After we have gone through the training on marketing and sales techniques, we are going to put them into practice. Everything we learn, we are going to put them into practice. So we have, don't remove yet. We have some locations or estates, like the Macarius. Macarius is owned by Pastor Matthew Ashimoro. So yesterday we concluded, myself, our lawyer, and then with the head of admin, we were at the office of Macarius. Oh my God, something is about to happen. Macarius is owned by Pastor Matthew Ashimoro. That estate, there's nothing. Even Banana Island doesn't have that kind of structure. It doesn't have that kind of quality what is in the Macarius, you can't find it anywhere in Nigeria. I don't know which of the African countries. What is inside Macarius, you can only find it in US, in UK, in Canada, in Dubai, in Germany, in France, in all those European countries and all those things. Can you clap your hands? We're there live. We have been in the Macarius. I've done pictures, I've done videos. Okay. And another estate, this Macarius is in Nigeria. Lekki Aziz Island, precisely. Ibejuleki. Now we have Sedan Land Bank. Sedan Land Bank is in from Accra area, Greater Accra of Ghana. That estate also is one of the first class estates. Just that Macarius is about 60 to 70 acres. It's about 60, 70 acres land. But the Sedan Land Bank in Ghana is 1,100 acres. 1,100 what? Acres. Is big. It's a mega city. And we are partnering. Maplendi Group Limited is partnering with Sedan Land Bank and the Macarius. We have concluded everything. And we want to start. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have already studied. We have gone through training on marketing and sales. We are going to now do practical marketing and sales. We are going to do what? I've created a WhatsApp group called Apostremus Marketing and Sales Academy. Apostremus Marketing and Sales what? Anybody that is interested, those of you online, I'm repeating again. I may not say it again. If you're online, you are interested to be part, because most of the things we are going to show the whole world that selling, you can make all your living from selling. Selling personal products or services. Can sell products or what? Services. And that is what I do for the living. I can sell anything. I can sell what? Anything. And for anybody. And let me tell you that there is no company in this world that is not in need of customers. Is there any company that say, no, I don't need customers? No. Whether, yeah, you're welcome. Please, you may be seated. So, it's either you are marketing services or you are marketing goods or products. And now there are so many things to sell. There are so many things to market. So those of us that are complaining, I don't have money, I'm broke, we are going to give you something to sell. And we are training you to sell. There is nothing you can have if you don't know how to get it. You can't have anything in this life if you don't know how to have it. You need to learn how to get it. Slap somebody and say, go and learn how to get it. Yes, you're welcome. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're looking for. But it is possible you can get it. What did I say? I don't know what you are looking for. I don't know how much money you are looking for. It's possible you can get it. If only you will learn how to get it. So this book told me I will get it. I will find that page, that place, and I'll read to you next week. It said, whatever you want to make in this life, whoever you want to become. For example, if you want to become a medical doctor, if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become a business tycoon, if you want to become, who do you want to become? All that you need, time and what? Studies. Say time and studies. Those of you who are watching me on Zoom or Facebook Live, all that is required for you to succeed, for you to become anybody. In this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, he said time and what? Study. In How to Sell Your Way Through Life, he said all that is required for you to succeed in any business or any career is a sound mind, healthy body, and desire, willingness, and desire to serve as many people as much as possible. There's no abracadabra in this thing. There's no magic in this thing. There is no going and pray 40 days fasting and prayer. There's no going to America in this thing. There's no going to Canada in this thing. There's no going to Australia in this thing. All that is required. You can succeed in Nigeria. You can succeed in Ghana. You can succeed in China. You can succeed in Taiwan. You can succeed in anywhere in the world. For me, anywhere you put me, I can succeed. Anywhere you put me. Because I learned how to succeed in that area. I will learn how to make it in that place. If everybody is failing, only me will succeed. Why? I will learn. And all that is required is what? Time. Just give me time. Today, there's never been any time that making money is so easy. Some people are making money from TikTok. They are making money from Facebook. They are making money from YouTube. What do you need? All that. Learn how to make it. When people are talking about TikTok, let me tell you something. There's nothing in this life that you want to know. You will not be able to know. Nobody. I didn't go for training. I didn't go for anybody to teach me. I began to do research. I watch how people are doing it. I keep on asking questions. And today, my TikTok that I started 2 months ago, as of this morning, I have grown it from 0 to 3,800 in 2 months. You're not platform. You're not platform. I said in 1 year, I'm growing it to 1 million people in 1 year. 1 million minimum. A time is coming, ladies and gentlemen. A time is coming in the history of this life. My TikTok account will be having 100 million. Yes. Yes. And do you know how much I'll be making? Do you know if I post something, by posting, only post a load, the view that people are going to view, do you know how much I'll make? Some of you, we don't know what you are missing for being lazy, for being not to be active in certain things. Be online, get involved in this thing, get involved in this thing, they will not get involved. Okay, somebody's even calling my line. I'm going to end here. They are scattering the YouTube live. So I'm ending here. Please off the recording. We'll continue with the practical session. And next week we'll continue. Thank you and God bless you. God bless you. So you can off the Zoom and then the practical session. Okay, so please, those of you who don't have this, let me give you a copy of this. Then